Did you find that an element of trading, obviously it has all this freedom, and as you said, you don't need to meet anyone, you don't have to, have stock, for example. You can literally just do it from your phone, from your laptop, by yourself. You make all the decisions. So you have all this freedom, but do you feel like having all this freedom is probably a reason why people just take 100 trades?
It's detrimental because it's like it desensitizes them to the value of money because it doesn't come. Obviously, the hard work, this is why trading is like football. You dedicate your entire life to trading, taking free kicks, taking shots, being on a diet, going to the gym, training twice a day, to then becoming a professional footballer. And trading is the same. You dedicate hours of backtesting, learning a method, trying to practice your psychology, being in the markets, having down days, quitting, coming back, blowing accounts, coming back to finally going, after you finish the journey of the cycle of a trader, you realize, okay, cool, I'm at the consistency curve, or I'm at the curve where I found my edge. Then the market starts rewarding you. But does it desensitize a lot of people? Of course it does, because they start...
You just see numbers on a screen. They're not physically...
If you had that cash in front of you and you saw how much floating profit you was in, you'd be very grateful. Because you've been seeing it time and time again, you don't feel like it's real money in front of you until you actually close it, withdraw, and you're like, damn, that money actually came into my bank. Crazy. So, and it's like what I think it was... can't remember who it was, if it was LeBron, if it was Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. It said something like, sorry, no, it was Usain Bolt. He said, I trained years and years and years of my life just to run for what, 8 seconds, 9 seconds?
Yeah. It's true that. It's true.
And that 9 seconds made him the most money ever.
So do you think like you're training, so like with the football analogy or even with Usain Bolt, it's like you train, you have to do all these different technical aspects. So it's not just like, I just learn to sprint. You have to prepare and practice the takeoff, and then the actual sprint speed, and then the sort of physicality of it, making sure that the form's correct to optimize the speed. Same like the football, you're not just going to learn how to shoot the ball. You have to learn how to get to that point where you can shoot the ball, like the defense, your cardiovascular, your diet, etc. So like with trading, you got the back testing, you got all the, reading the candles, learning a strategy, trading plan. Do you feel it gets to a point though, once you've gone through that process of that learning and losses and experience, that you have to strip it back, and simplify and make it so that you have limitations now? Because there's, at the end of the day, you can have all the freedom in the world to do what you want, but human nature being what it is, and especially revolving around money, do you think it's actually, maybe you can reflect on your own journey, was it something that by stripping back and putting these limitations in place, was that what helped you to excel? Absolutely, because it's like, before I used to place a trade every day. I used to get in 3-4 positions in a day, in and out, whatever it may be, and when I say getting in multiple positions, it's because like 1 hit stop loss, 2 hit stop loss. So I'm trying to justify that there's another move, when in reality it's just me trying to make back the losses and revenge trading. So putting limitations definitely helped me out, because now it's like I'm very picky with where I enter. I'm looking for the best prices. I'm looking at, what's furthest away from traffic. And I'm not interested in areas that I believe a lot of people are entering the markets from. And I'm very, very picky with my entries, and I don't really place as much trades. Maybe I'm in and out of the market maybe 3-4 times a week, sometimes twice a week. But yeah, just let those positions run, and that's it. It's about being grateful as well, man. I feel like I can only speak for myself because of like faith. My religion teaches me to be grateful, to be content. So for me, it's like, if I know I can't make this type of money anywhere else, and I know what this amount of money that I'm floating in profit right now can do for me, can do for my family, can do for my loved ones, I'm taking that profit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to search for more and more and more, because as mankind, we're always going to want more anyway. So I feel like it's about having a good balance between knowing what you really want from trading, knowing what you want from life, and if you're up a good amount of profit, close it and do what it is you've had dreams of doing. For example, if you want to help your mum, like for example, refurbish a house, buy a car, invest somewhere, take your profit, do that, come back to the markets. Use trading as a money-making vehicle to now invest in other opportunities that can generate you income aside. I don't want to use passive income, but yeah, diversify your portfolio basically, and use trading as a vehicle that's going to allow you to do so. Definitely.
definitely. And I think what you mentioned about gratitude there, regardless of religion, I think it's things that people do probably struggle with. Because as you said, in the moment, like...
The reason why I mentioned religion, because like I had the Wolf of Wall Street mentality. Guys are losing trades, they're going and sniffing cocaine in the toilet, getting frustrated. That's why I feel like, for me, religion is what puts that gratitude in me. For some people, it might be whatever else it may be.
It could be something else, yeah. No, 100%. But it's true, though, because a lot of people, I think, trading as a whole could be a huge influence because people see that sort of lifestyle, you know. A lot of people can't promote that on social media, for example, but they see people who have the lifestyle similar to the Wolf of Wall Street. You know, and the Wolf of Wall Street, in a way, did, you know, present a particular lifestyle that a lot of people then thought, oh, this is wild, this is crazy, you know, be able to do a private jet with a party. And, you know, people then create this unrealistic expectation and they have the wrong mindset of why they're trying to achieve something. And yeah, religion to a degree does help you to sort of not avoid that, but give you a different path to choose from.
Direction.
Yeah, direction. But what I was trying to get at is in terms of like the gratitude element, a lot of people, I think, as you mentioned already, that they have a 9 to 5 and they may be making like £1,500 a month. So suddenly now they're seeing these different figures on the screen that is actually more than that in a way shorter time. And I think in the industry as a whole, we do see a lack of focus on the gratitude, you know, on the situation that you're in and the situation that you're creating or possibly being able to create through trading. And, you know, you've taught a lot of people now, like, have you found that in other people as well? And would you say maybe it's something that the younger generation face or just generally people face?
Yeah, I've definitely found that because sometimes in my Discord, I kind of have that realistic mentorship approach. For example, the other day someone said, oh, damn, I had a losing week. And I said to him, literally, if you get paid 3K at your job, that means you make what? $750 a week? Roughly, £150 a day, something like that. Anyways, I'm not too sure. If you clocked in Monday morning to your job and you made £150, are you going to finish your shift saying, damn, man, I only made £150 today? Or you finish that week and say, oh, this week was bad, I made $750. You wouldn't say that. Why? Because you know at the end of the month, 3K awaits you. Why can't you apply that same mindset with trading? After having a losing day, a losing week, all it takes is a few trades to bring you back to break even, and 1 or 2 trades to set you in a good amount of profit. If you were to only think, how am I going to end this month? You would be so much more calm as a trader because you're now thinking ahead. You have that delayed gratification instead of instant gratification. You see, and that's a problem with a lot of us because we come from a job and now we're not grateful for the profits that we're seeing on our screen because it's daily. Like, and sometimes it's like, because we're used to working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we now think we have to trade Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.